U.S. Representative Gwen Moore from Wisconsin continued her attack against her pro-life colleagues this week after they asked her and other African American leaders why they are not standing up for the unborn black babies who are often aborted. The Congresswoman wrote a column for The Washington Post Tuesday criticizing pro-life legislators for using the Black Lives Matter phrase to call for protections for unborn babies targeted by the abortion industry. The column, "Dear Conservatives, Abortion Clinics Don't Target the Black Community," is her latest attack against fellow Wisconsin U.S. Representative Sean Duffy. In January, Duffy called out African American legislators for not acting to curb the disproportionately high number of African American babies who are aborted. Duffy was later labeled a racist for speaking up for unborn babies. Moore wrote that she is infuriated by pro-lifers who use the phrase Black Lives Matter, claiming that they are demeaning women of color who have abortions. She continued, "The inability or outright refusal to recognize the barriers black women encounter in accessing quality prevention services and reproductive care walks the line between sheer blindness and malice. Black Lives Matter is a critical component to our shared struggle for reproductive rights. It extends far beyond the realm of deadly interactions with police and economic inequality. It is a means to amplify our voices against injustice and to empower our communities. It provides an opportunity for those to shape a future worthy of their highest aspirations, free of political paternalism and discrimination. This social justice movement means something to us." Yet, even Moore could not avoid mentioning the fact that abortions are disproportionately high in the black community. As Duffy pointed out in January to pro-abortion legislators like herself, African American women in New York City have more abortions than live births. Moore claimed that pro-lifers are exploiting the statistics. Their goal is to intimidate and inflict trauma while limiting the health care choices for pregnant women in need, Moore wrote. No one denies that the abortion rate in black communities is higher than in white communities, but failing to mention the underlying context behind those numbers demonstrate a disturbing lack of awareness of the impact of poverty and the realities faced by black women in America. Moore cited a study that found the lack of economic security was one of the primary reasons why many women said they sought or had abortions. But Moore does not follow her own conclusion to its end. Pro-lifers readily agree that poverty is a reason why many women have abortions. Many studies have confirmed economic instability is a major factor in women's decision to abort their unborn babies. That's one of the reasons why pro-lifers run thousands of pregnancy centers across the country. These organizations provide financial and emotional assistance to women and their families. These can include diapers, maternity clothes, food, temporary shelter, housing and medical assistance and much more. Duffy said he wants to work with Moore and other legislators to offer hope and non-violent solutions to black families who face difficult or unplanned pregnancies. But Moore's allegiance is to abortion groups who have supported her election. Moore has been a vocal supporter of Planned Parenthood in the past, even though Planned Parenthood and many other abortion clinics provide few, if any, options other than abortion to women in poverty. If Moore truly believes that poverty is the problem that's causing extremely high abortion rates in the black community, why isn't she supporting the groups that offer to help lift women out of poverty, rather than the ones that just abort their unborn babies?